Welcome to Yehewin Yoga. Yehewin is a Plains Cree word meaning the act of breathing. Today we are going to practice Yehewin with some gentle flow of yoga asanas, which are physical practice of yoga. Begin by finding a comfortable seat, maybe sitting on a pillow, whatever feels good for you today. Begin by circling the body in one direction. Maybe inhaling forwards and exhaling as you circle back. Just breathing and noticing how you are feeling right now. Begin to rotate in the opposite direction. Inhaling forwards and exhaling back. Find stillness and inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale one arm down, stretching over for a side stretch. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling to the opposite side. Inhale the arm up and exhaling one more time on each side. Inhaling up, exhaling down, stretching the side body. Inhaling the arms up. Take cactus arms as you exhale the arms down. Inhale up, exhale cactus. Inhale up, exhale cactus. Inhale the arms down. We'll take a gentle seated twist. Hand to the knee, gazing over the shoulder. Inhale the arms up, and a gentle seated twist in the opposite direction. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhaling to twist. We'll inhale the arms here up, exhaling down, making our way to a tabletop. Hands below your shoulders and knees are stacked below your hips. Begin to inhale out to look up and exhaling to arch your back. Inhaling to look up, exhaling to arch your back. Moving with your breath, this cat and cow. Warming up the spine. We'll find stillness here, maybe wagging your tail, bringing the same shoulder to the same hip. Gently moving the spine in all directions. You can widen your knees as wide as you like and coming back into child's pose. If you like, you can place a pillow below your hips for support. Just breathing here, resting. Inhale back up. We'll come to your bellies as you exhale down. We'll take a baby cobra here 3 times. Inhaling to peel up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. Inhaling up, and this time, if you like, you can gaze over each shoulder. Exhaling back down to the earth. Inhaling up, finding your way to a downward dog. Maybe pedaling out your feet here. Having a nice generous bend in your knees. Just breathing in and out the nose, listening to the sound of your breath. Find stillness here. And inhaling, stepping your feet up to your hands for a standing forward bend. Your feet can be below your hips. Knees are bent generously, maybe grabbing your opposite elbows and swaying back and forth. Noticing any release of tension in your low back. Inhale, slowly peeling up, reaching the arms overhead with a gentle back bend. Exhale, the arms down. You can widen your feet, just gently swaying back and forth. Imagining that you are a willow tree, gently swaying with the breeze. If you like, you can lift your backs of your heels or have your feet planted firmly flat on the ground. Be reaching overhead if you like. Inhale the arms up, exhale down, inhaling up. Gentle side bend on each side, inhaling up. Exhale, one arm down and up, inhaling up. Exhale once more on each side, inhale up and exhale down. Inhaling arms up. Exhale for cactus. And letting the arms fall to your sides. We're going to set up for a mountain pose. Firmly rooting your feet into the ground beneath you. Arms at your sides with intention. Breathing. Noticing what you need today. What you need for this practice. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down. Stepping back your left foot and letting the knee drop to the ground. Coming into a low lunge. Squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Maybe curling your back toes and exhaling, hinging your hips back. Inhaling forwards for low lunge. Exhaling back. Inhaling low lunge. Just finding a dynamic movement in this pose to warm up the muscles of the legs. Moving in these poses with your breath. Be finding stillness in that hamstring stretch. Finding length in your spine. Inhale, stepping back into tabletop, just to switch legs, left leg forwards. We'll find a dynamic warming in these postures. Once you find stillness and balance, stability. Curling your back toes, exhaling back, inhaling to low lunge and exhaling back. Listening to the sound of your breath. Noticing how this side feels compared to the other. Find stillness, stretching the hamstring. Inhaling forwards. Making your way back to tabletop. Coming down to your tummies. Inhaling up for cobra. Maybe gently looking over your shoulders if you like. Exhaling back down to the earth. Inhaling up to downward dog. Maybe stepping or floating your hands, feet up to your hands. We'll inhale up with a gentle back bend. Inhale the arms up, back bend, diving forwards as you exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale down, making your way to your stomachs. Peeling up, inhale. Exhale to the earth. Inhale to downward dog. Inhaling, stepping or floating to your hands. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, slowly rolling up, arms overhead. Inhaling up for another sun salutation. Exhaling down. Inhaling to a flat back. Exhaling down, making your way to your stomachs. Inhaling up for cobra and exhaling to the earth. Inhaling to downward dog. Stepping or floating up as you inhale to your hands. Inhaling for a flat back and exhaling down. Inhale, rolling up, the back bend. Inhale the arms up, the back bend, and exhale, diving forwards. Inhaling for a flat back. Exhale down, jumping or stepping back, making your way to the ground. Inhaling for cobra, exhaling down. Inhaling to downward dog. This time we're going to raise the left leg in the air, maybe kicking the leg back for a gentle hip opener. Rotating the ankle if you like. We'll lengthen that leg and stepping it through in between your hands. Coming up as you inhale for a high lunge. Squaring your hips. Find a comfortable position for your hands, maybe overhead, palms facing each other. Exhale, back down. Just going to switch legs as we come back to downward dog. Inhale the right leg up, maybe kicking it back to open that hip. Rotating your ankle. Back through three-legged dog, stepping that leg in between your hands. Setting up for a high lunge on this side. Making sure that your knee doesn't go in front of your ankle to protect your joints. You can have your hands up in the air, or maybe on your hips, or out to the sides. Just breathing and noticing how this side feels. And as you exhale, switching down to the floor, coming to a cobra as you inhale, exhale back down. Widening the knees, making your way to a child's pose. Noticing how you feel here. Inhaling back to tabletop. And inhaling up to downward dog. You can step or float your legs up to your hands. Inhaling up. Exhaling the arms down to your sides. You can take your feet nice and wide, feet pointed towards the long side of your mats. And bending forward as you exhale, making a generous bend in your knees. Letting yourself to curl into the stretch. You can stay in stillness here, or if you like, you can plant one arm down and inhale one arm up for a side twist. Stacking the shoulders, breathing. Exhale that arm down and inhaling, twisting to the opposite side. We'll exhale that arm down, bending forwards, inhaling, coming back up to stand. Bring your feet in a little bit closer and exhaling to sink down as slow as you can. Maybe planting one arm down and inhaling the arm up. Waving to the earth. Exhale that arm down and inhaling the arm up. Exhale that arm down. And making your way to a seated position, maybe sitting on a pillow. We're going to make our way setting up for a butterfly pose, bringing your soles of your feet together. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Inhaling the arms up overhead. And exhaling, leaning forwards until you feel a sensation of a stretch in your legs. If you feel any pain in your knees, just back out of the stretch. Maybe massaging your feet, thanking them for all the work that they do for you. Inhale, back up. We'll lengthen the legs out in front of you, zipping the legs together and flexing the feet. If you like, you can stay still or bending forwards until you feel a sensation of a stretch in your hamstrings. We'll inhale up, making our way to lay down on the ground. For a reclined pigeon, we will cross one ankle over the knee. You can stay there or reach through and grabbing the thigh towards you, feeling a stretch in your glutes. Exhale those legs down and just switching sides, crossing one ankle over the opposite knee. Staying here as you push the knee away, or you can reach through and bring the thigh towards your chest. Just breathing and noticing your surroundings. We'll let the feet come into the air for a happy baby, grabbing the outsides of your feet. You can rock in this pose or find stillness. We'll exhale the legs back down to the ground, maybe windshield wiping the knees back and forth. Feeling a release in your low back. Just breathing. We're going to lengthen your legs out and reach the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Feel free to do any final stretches before our final rest pose here. Just following and listening to the sound of your breath, noticing the rising and falling of your stomach, allowing your body to fully relax, letting the earth to cradle and support your body. Just resting and breathing, noticing how you are feeling now compared to the beginning of this practice. You can stay in this final rest pose as long as you like, maybe reflecting back on your intention. And whenever you're ready, just begin to inhale, bringing sensations back to your body, your fingers and your toes, rolling to one side, using your arm as a pillow, thanking yourself for showing up, practicing some self-care. Engage your core as you rise back up to sit. Find a comfortable seating posture here. Inhale the arms up overhead, exhaling arms down. Inhaling the arms back up, exhaling down. And once more, inhaling up, exhaling down. I thank you for joining me here today. This practice was filmed on the traditional and unceded territories of the Coast Salish people. Thank you and bye-bye for now.